What's up, EXPs? What's good? It is Jay, your experiential marketing coach. And listen, I'm checking in with you guys live from Atlanta. Currently, I am in my Airbnb right now. It's going to be getting rented out over the weekend. But I was like, you know what? While I'm on this side of town taking care of some things with the property, let me go ahead and just film some content. Let me come to you guys live from the property. As you guys can see, we got it all nice, pretty, all cleaned up. Shots out to the 305. We got our Atlanta. Just show y'all. We got our Atlanta. ATL got our Atlanta pillow here, but at the end of the day, y'all know my heart is with in my yayo, right? 305. All right. But enough of that, guys. Make sure you check in. Let me know where you guys are checking in from, what city you're in. If you are currently on the road, what market you're in. If you're on tour, how is your tour going? What are some things that you're learning? If you got any questions for me, hey, now's the time. I'm on live, so go ahead and drop them in the comments. All right. Or if you just want to say hi, go ahead and say hi. All right. But nonetheless, right, I'm going to talk about a topic today. All right, about knowing your worth, right, as an EXP. I meet so many EXPs, right, and I have conversations with so many who have been in the industry for years, right, who have been able to just consistently maintain opportunities at a brand ambassador level, but they just can't seem to get over the hump, right, and maintain that first, and obtain, excuse me, that first opportunity from a management perspective, whether it be a tour, whether it be an end market opportunity. They just can't seem to nail that first tour opportunity. And they always come to me like, Jay, okay, like, what am I doing wrong? Look at my resume. Look at my headshot, look at my resume, my interview, my resume video. Like, tell me, like, what are some pointers? What are some things that I can do better? And yes, right, while there's always things, right, that we can do better, whether it be personally, whether it be in our business, we are always looking for ways to improve ourselves, right? But you also have to be content in a way, right? Be content, be happy with where you are, right? And trust your journey and trust the process. So many EXPs are already qualified, right? Um, they're overqualified. They have the management experience. They've been in the industry for years. They've been able to network. They've been able to build relationships with account managers, with staff and coordinators, right? But it's sometimes it's us. It's you. Whether it's your mentality, whether it's your insecurities, whether it's your lack of confidence. Um, when you get prime example, when you get an opportunity, right? You made it past the first steps. Your resume was A1, right? The account manager, the staffing coordinator, they loved you, right? And they want to go ahead and move to the next steps. And you get an opportunity to perform, right? To execute, to have that Zoom interview, right? That first live interview, you have that opportunity. And then when you get on there, you nut up, right? Quite frankly, like you get nervous, the anxiety kicks in. And I have been there before, right? What do I say? How do I market myself? How do I exude the confidence? Because deep down, you know you have the abilities, right? You know you're able to go in and perform the job. But sometimes it's the nerves, it's the anxiety, it's the bubble guts, right? That we get whenever we are gonna be interviewed or whenever we get on the phone with an account manager or staffing coordinator. And I've been there before. Like, I'm not privy to this, I'm not immune to this because this has happened to me on a couple of occasions. And sometimes we could be our own worst enemy, right? Mentally, we could psych ourselves out. We could talk ourselves out. Oh, I'm not really qualified. I'm not the best for this opportunity. And how many times have you done this? And then you get on site and you have a tour manager or a manager that's managing you that is not nearly nowhere as qualified as you are. But because of your mental, right? Because of you psyching yourself out, because of all those different factors, you didn't give yourself a chance and an opportunity to even position yourself for the opportunity. So I'm here to tell you guys today, like, it is normal, right? We all go through our own things internally with our confidence, with our insecurities, with just feeling like we will not bring value to a program. And that may not be the case, but it's up to you, right, to go in there and sell your skills, to position yourself as an asset, to leverage everything that you've learned over the years as an experiential marketing professional. The most common question that account managers and staffing coordinators ask, do you guys know when you're doing these interviews? The most common question, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna let y'all in on a little secret, all right? Most common question they start with, so tell me a little bit about yourself. How long you been in the industry? What experience do you have? Tell me a little bit about yourself. That open-ended question can get so many in a tensy, right? In a tensy, because you either talk too much or you don't talk enough or you don't know what to say, right? You don't know what to say and you don't know how to position yourself. So I'm gonna give you guys a couple tips, right? When that question comes up, especially if you're on a Zoom call, first off, smile, because smile exudes positivity. It exudes great energy, right? It shows that you want to be there. It shows that you're in tune. It shows that you have the confidence. All right. So smile, right? Introduce yourself to everybody. Go in there confident, right? And if you have to practice this in the mirror, when I was modeling, I would have to practice my scripts. I would have to go in there and practice in the mirror to get comfortable with seeing myself, right? And being able to exude positive energy, even on days when I didn't feel like it, quite frankly, right? And like someone's commenting, yes, we are professional smilers anyway, by nature. If you work in this industry, you got to know when to turn it on when you are in front of consumers, when you're engaging with somebody. Hey, how you doing? Would you like to come over and try this new drink that Coke is launching? Have you heard of this new product? When was the last time you had an opportunity to come and test drive this new car? I know you want to come check this out. Come on over here. Just take a few minutes with me and learn a little bit about this opportunity or about this new product. You may learn something new, right? Being able to turn it off and on it at an instance is something you learn as a brand ambassador, right, in this industry. And being able to smile and being able to work through different obstacles and being able to just create that consumer experience is extremely important, right? The most successful brand ambassadors understand that and have mastered that. It's no different when you're conducting these interviews for management opportunities. You got to be able to go in there and sell your skills, right? Sell your personality, because at the end of the day, they are not only hiring you for your skills, they're hiring you for your personality. They're looking at, okay, can we be compatible? Can we work through obstacles and things on site when they occur? Or are they not going to communicate? Are we going to be able to learn from each other? Am I going to be able at any given point in time, if things go haywire, can I trust this manager to keep it all together in spite of? This is some of the things that these account managers, especially the seasoned ones and the ones that have been in the field, these are some of the things that they're going to be looking at when they're talking and they're interviewing you. So confidence is extremely important. Confidence is extremely important. Even on days and times that you don't even feel like, right? You may not feel like it. This one opportunity that you're interviewing for can open up other doors for you. So trust in yourself, right? Trust in your instinct, trust in your experience is extremely important. Before the interviews, go in there knowing, okay, these are the 3 or 4 key assets, attributes, qualities, characteristics that I have that I know I'm going to bring to this program. Research the potential program. Learn a little bit about the agency. Look at the culture. Look at the things that they try to infuse within the agency and make sure that it aligns with you. But more importantly, you got to go in there and sell yourself and make sure that that agency knows that without a shadow of a doubt that you are going to be the best EXP to execute that opportunity at any position. So I say all that to say, guys, get out your own head, right? Be confident, be bold, even if you got to affirm yourself in the morning, even if you got to take time out of the day to just practice your spiel or practice your key talking points or practice your characteristics and get comfortable saying it and own it. Own the experience, own the number of years that you've been in the industry, own the time, own the learning lessons that you've encountered in the industry, and talk from that experience. Talk from how you've been able to navigate and move successfully within the industry for years. Talk through that, because that's what these agencies and these account managers don't want to hear. They don't want to hear the fluff. They don't want to hear the scripted version of your life. They don't want to hear you reading from a resume verbatim. They want to get to know you, know your personality. So confidence is important. I've had to work through that as well, right? Um, and knowing how to position yourself is extremely important. And let me read some comments real quick. If they open the door to flaunt your ego, walk through it. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with, flaunting a little bit and talking about your experience, but in a way which doesn't give off a negative or arrogant connotation, right? You don't want to come off as that person, but you want to talk confidently. It's different between being confident and being arrogant. And how you convey that and how you portray that on an interview, and learning how to do so is extremely important. And I provide interview tips on my YouTube channel, the Jae Davis Experience. So guys, make sure you go tap into those resources because they are still relevant. And they have helped so many within the industry obtain the tour opportunities that they desire, and also maintain opportunities and move into other positions within the industry. So I'm not going to come on here with no fluff. I'm not going to tell you guys things that from my personal experiences that I have been through. And I have bombed a couple interviews because I came on there just psyching myself out, just trying to overdo it and really not giving myself an opportunity to let the conversation flow and to speak on the greatness and the things that I've accomplished in the industry, right? And how I could be an asset to the agency. Remember, you always want to be an asset, not a liability, because they're looking at you from not only an agency standpoint, but do you complement the brand that they're going to be executing this program for? Can you come in and exemplify, excuse me, and represent that brand with integrity, with professionalism? These are all things that they're looking at. So make sure, right, that you are taking the time from a personal standpoint outside of the industry, from a personal standpoint, that you're taking the time to tap into you, that you are working on you, that you are working on your insecurities, working on your confidence, because sometimes those things can manifest in the industry. They can manifest in the field when you have outbursts, or when you just going off on somebody for no reason, or you just being unprofessional, and everybody like, dang, what's up? What's up with so-and-so? They came here in a bad mood. They came here irritable. It may be other things and other factors outside of the industry that can affect your ability to perform and ability to be at your best as an EXP. So definitely keep that in mind, guys. It's not easy to work on yourself. It's not easy to admit your faults, but you can do it, all right? And all of this, the nucleus, all of it starts with you, right? And learning yourself, right? It's a journey. It never ends. It's always evolving. But trust me when I say that all of that energy, all of that work that you do, it transfers into you being great on the field. In the field, it transfers to you being able to train and have great relationships with your brand ambassadors, to be able to reach your goals. It translates to you being able to successfully maintain those opportunities that you desire. And it translates to you also being able to build relationships with agencies. So start with you first, and the rest will fall into place. But for all my EXPs who got the experience, stop psyching yourself out, all right? Stop psyching yourself out. Be confident in your abilities. And when you get on these interviews and have these opportunities to get in the room, own it, all right? Because you deserve it. This is Jay, your experiential marketing coach, checking in with you guys live. Let me read some comments real quick. Show how you can apply that ego to the brand. Coca-Cola is awesome because I'm awesome, and project awesome energy. Yes, that is important. And I can't see names. I'm sorry, guys, but thank you guys all for tuning in. This is the topic everyone needs to listen to with undivided attention. Yes, because it starts with you, right? It starts with you. And how you present and how you market yourself is extremely important. I'm for sure trying to revisit this topic. Yeah, just reach out. I do consulting as well. So if you guys need assistance with being able to perfect your interview style, because we all have a different style. We shouldn't try to mimic anybody else. You need to learn how to be your own self, and learn and love your own voice, right? Because that's what these brands, that's what these agencies are attracted to. So I could definitely help you work through that. All right. So you guys enjoy the rest of your week. And as always, you are a brand within a brand. So represent yourself accordingly. All right. Later.